Hey guys, how's it going? FineThaiCuisine here, aka Mike. And today, I want to showcase another Bane Dream deck. Now this deck is a deck that I recently just found out about, and it's taken, I think, me by surprise, just because I'm not quite sure how I didn't manage to find this deck list sooner. It just makes so much sense, you know? There's a lot of synergy going on with this deck, and I kind of just want to broadcast it, showcase it to everyone, so that, you know, I can let the secret out of the bag on this hidden tech that I think most people have missed. So I don't want to dawdle anymore, so without further ado, here is the deck list. So first we start with 4 of this tie. Its effect is on play, you can top check the top card of your deck and either leave it on top or put it on the bottom. And then the second effect is on play, mill 2. And then if there's a climax amongst those cards, choose one of your characters and give it 1500 power for the turn. This is a very powerful card. You get to scry the top card of your deck, and you also get to mill through your deck, and also has the benefit of, like, if you incidentally mill climax, you can just give someone 1500 power, so there's like a win-win scenario either way. Next, we have 4 of these 0/0 Sayas. This is on play, mill 2, and then if there's a climax, once again, choose one of your characters, and that character gets 1500 power for the turn. It has a second effect of on play, pay 1, discard 1, on play to salvage a music character, and then you can choose one of your other music characters, and that gets plus 1000 for the turn. Now, very useful to have recurring effects, especially you can just play the Saya, get back whatever you need from your waiting room, and then pump one of your other characters up in power. But also, the most important part is that you get to mill 2 cards, and once again, just like Tai, if you mill a climax, boom, 1500 power. Easy, simple as that. We run 4 of this card. Now, we run 4 of this PR Reaming. It's a very simple card, 0/0 but it has a very fundamentally crucial effect that affects the core game plan of this deck, which is on play, choose one of your music characters, and give it 1500 for the turn. Now you might start to see a trend here, which is that things like to give power in this deck, and that's very important because sharing is caring, you know? Alright, next we have 4 of this Kasumi. It's a bit difficult to evaluate cards sometimes, but in this deck, I think this was a no-brainer. On play, choose one of your characters, and give it 1500 power. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that, easy peasy. And we have 4 of this tie, and just like the other tie, potentially give 1500 power, but this tie is it's only sometimes gives power. This one is guaranteed on play. Choose one of your music characters, give it plus 1500 power. We run a mandatory 4 of. And of course, saving the best popular girl for last, we run 4 of this Saya. On play, choose one of your music characters and give it plus 1500 power. And to round out the level 0 lines, we got some non-popular members, but they do serve this deck really well in contributing to its core fundamental idea of how to play the deck. Now we got 2 of these Tsugumis, and you might wonder, FineThaiCuisine, what does this card do? Well, I'm glad you asked. On play, choose one of your music characters, give it 1500 power. Just a 2 of, can't really fit more than 2. I really wanted to try fitting more than 2, but there really just wasn't space. We need to fit other better cards. And last but not least, just to round out the level 0 line, we run 4 of this Rinko. Now, you might be like, oh, this is just gonna be on play, plus 1500 power, well, no, that's where you're wrong. Why would I just build a deck that only has front row, you know? What? I'm not that dumb. Now this card is a back row, and what it does in the back row is start up, tap itself, choose one of your music characters and give it 1500 power. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we are on to the level 1 game. And we run 4 of this Chisato. Now her second effect is on play, you can send it to the raid room, and then if you do, summon the 1/0 red Chisato. But that's like whatever, that's whatever. The primary reason we want to run this card is because it has a lot of synergy with the deck. The first effect is on play, choose one of your music characters, and give it plus 1500 power for the turn. Wow! Alright, and that's all the level 1 rerun. Now on to the level 2. And by level 2, I actually mean level 3. We run 4 of this Chisato. And this is where everything starts to come together, you know? Because not only does this Chisato give 1500 power to herself when in the front row, but she also gives everyone else on your board 1500 power. So this just kind of rounds out the whole on play plus 1500 power thing, you know? Except this is just continuous. What a good card. So first effect, if this is in the front row, all your music characters get 1500 power. And then her second effect, well, whatever, who cares about the second effect? And to round out the characters, we have 4 of this Arisa. Now, she's arguably better than this Chisato. You know why? Because she can potentially come down at level 2 and start giving everyone plus 1500 power. Her effect is, if you have 2 or less climaxes, you're going to -1 level in your hand. And if she's in the front row, all your music characters get plus 10 500 power. She has a climax combo, fuck that. And for the climax line, we run 4 standby, you know, just to be able to cheat out those global 15s just a tiny bit sooner, you know? And then the other climax, we run 4 of, guess what? You're not gonna guess it. It's amazing. 4 of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You know, you might say, FineThaiCuisine, why are we running 4 of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Well, good sir or madam, it's a psychological warfare. Now, your opponent might be thinking, if you mulligan this card in your opening hand, they're like, oh my god, I'm playing against 1-0 Christmas Kasumi, and they already have another gate? That's why they're discarding like this extra gate? The game has already started, and it's already in your favor before anyone has even played a single card. You know? That's why we run 4 gates. Not to mention, when you trigger these gates, you can just get back any of your million options, including cards that give 1500 power, cards that give 1500 power, cards that give 1500 power, cards that give 1500 power to everything, other cards that mill to give 1500 power, so on and so forth, you know? So I really wanted to get that out there as soon as I learned about this just deck tech. I haven't seen it anywhere, not on the Japan list, not on the Western side of things, but I really think that I don't want to be holding up all the secrets. I want to get this out there to the public as soon as possible. All right, I'm done. Peace.